Hello everybody, how you doing? I'm Foxy Blue, and I'm here to do an elements reading, for the four elements for the 11/11 portal. A lot is going on today. A lot of astrological events have already happened. We had a full moon in November 5th. Um, Now followed by this 11/11 portal. The 11/11 portal is alignment. It's a powerful alignment, synchronicity of time and date, and it's a powerful time to go revisit your manifestations, do new ones, clean your energy, maintain a clear space, let go of things that no longer serve you. Be open to changes. Center your chakras so that you can be calm and be able to work through the turbulence of all the nonsense, day-to-day nonsense and things that happen, and any stupid surprises, and things, and people trying to test us, etc. So this is the 11/11 portal. So we're going to, good morning, Alicia. How you doing? So we're going to start with, let's start with air. So we're going to do that. Uh, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, Sun, Moon, and Rising. And be sure to check out, all your major placements. I'm going to start by clearing the energy with my manifestation sprays. This is a protection spray from Foxy Blue Secret Garden, my website. I make natural products, metaphysical store. This is my abundance spray, how I started my business. We're balance and peace. So we're manifesting balance and peace for you, love and empowerment. So this is harmonious relationships, self-love, forgiveness, and intuition. So they have crystals, they have the flowers for manifestation. So I'm wishing, I'm bringing that energy towards you. So let's begin with some financial advice for our air signs. Okay, so enjoy this reading or rewatch if you missed the live. Okay, so air signs. A lot of obligations right now. We're starting off with a lot of responsibilities and time sensitive things that are time sensitive. You may be going crazy over finances right now and wondering, how it keeps going up and down, etc. Um, and we continue to be tested by the universe until we are leveled and our chakras are, and you have faith. You're calm by faith. So retreat, take a break from, and dream home is coming up. So let's look at, and you're discovering, you're discovering, tapping into your gift. A lot of people are realizing that the only way to wealth is through your gift, things that are easy for you, that are difficult for other people. That is your gift, things that you enjoy. So obligations, prioritize. So there's a need here to prioritize what is important. Financial obligations, learn from past mistakes. Look at what got you in tight situations so that you can continue to bring blessings. And also remember miracles that have happened financially, okay? Things that you manifested when it worked. And go back to those moments that it worked. And remember, this is what I live by. Competition. In this card, it says the only competition is yourself. The way to be better than everybody else, to stand out, to achieve wealth, is be better every week, every day. Learn something new, or every week. Have your goal to be like whatever you do. If you're a chef, if you work with children, if you are, work, constructing homes, doing whatever, be better than you were the day before, the week before. And that will be the only competition is, was I better than yesterday? Was I better than last week? You will be having freedom of time, which is valuable. Time is literally money. We cannot, buy time, but time is as valuable or more. Time is more valuable than money. So promotion. So there is, thank you so much, Southwest. Good morning. How you doing, Alicia? All our friends. Um, Early morning gems or early afternoon, depends on where you are. Promotion. So your finances are going to be increasing, whether it's because you went back to a job that you really didn't like, but you're using that as a stepping stone to promote your business or to promote a passive income or to, etc. Remember that the poor mindset just thinks about, oh, let me make money so I could pay my bills. No, the rich mindset says, how can I flip it, switch and flip it? How can I make this money? Yeah, I'm gonna pay bills, but how can I switch and flip it so that I can make this money grow? That's the mind, the wealth mindset. Keep making it grow and grow and grow, evolve. Okay, make your money evolve. Retreat. So when you get frustrated, go into the elements of the earth. Dream home. And many of you are wanting to get a dream home, wanting to move desperately, or just, an apartment that of your dream, etc. But remember, being in gratitude. And this card says, wherever you are, that you're happy and you have peace, that is a dream home. Some people have a small, little studio, whatever, but they got peace. They got rid of negative people. They're learning to manifest and pouring into themselves, and that is happiness. You see people at bliss with with a little bit that they have, and that's how you manifest more. The universe will throw more stuff at you, more blessings when you appreciate. Remember, to manifest in this portal, be grateful, and you're going to be on the process of discovering what it is that you're supposed to be doing and how you're supposed to be doing it. Am I doing a passive income? Am I doing um, a main job? But remember, be practical. Your dreams need a practical plan. Practicality means having enough to live. Not just, if you're starting a business, don't just start it and you have no money. You understand? So support yourself with several streams of income. Some streams of income you may not like because but you put your passion into the main one. So yeah, toxic work environment, as I just said that. Some, businesses, and try to get a job, even if it's just like money that you're supporting your dream with. Try to get a job that's less toxic because there's options there. Entry level. Some of you may be, starting over or deciding, that the big jobs with the big titles, you're done with it. You probably worked for many years and have nothing to show for it, and now are doing money in a different way with like little passive incomes, making money in your sleep that you like, and you took a little job that's lower than what you're used to just to keep the money coming. Strategize. Okay, so benefits, make sure that the job benefits you, that the benefits are for your mind, body, and spirit. Because there's a lot of people trying to micromanage. That's not going to work. That's what I'm saying. When you have freedom of how do you control your money, how you make money, that's when you are the happiest. Dress to impress. Dress for the part that you want. If you're an artist, be creative, be funky. Use the artistic expression of clothing. There may be unexpected expenses, but it will be balanced. The bills will be paid. Look, right after unexpected expenses, things will get paid, and it's going to be a trippy way if you're manifesting. Just be organized, keep receipts. Insurance, make sure that there's something with insurance coming up. Again, payday is coming back up, so you will be. And finally, entrepreneur. Like I said, that is the only way out of this hamster wheel, is to do something that nobody can touch your money, because it's only basically you and this money. So, okay, let's get general energies for our air signs. Thank you for being here. Hit the like button, subscribe, hit the notification, become a member, so you can get behind the scene content. Like, I just put a bunch of stuff of step by step what to do for this for the portals, and they get readings also, live readings just for members, different things. Okay, welcome packages. All right, let's get general energy. So you may be confused, a little bit confused by so many opportunities, or just what to choose, which way to go in a situation. But don't worry, because things are going to work out, air sign. We're getting, of course, the challenges, but things are going to work out. There's something that you have to leave behind, and something that you're going to walk away when you're ready. When you're ready, you're going to walk away from something. There's something that's temporary, and this is a decision that you're making. You're making a decision to change something. You may be looking back at your old life, because there's a lot of different changes. This is a new pinnacle, that everything's going to change, because the way we did it, we did with relationships, or the way it didn't work. It didn't work. A lot of us were unhappy with situations, so now it's time to change. You are not tied up. Make a decision, an intentional decision. so that the universe can meet you halfway. The angel of love is here protecting your love choices and pouring love into yourself and victory. So if anything, we have victory, air signs. You have victory. So even though you may be financially constrained, take a leap of faith. There's actions that you have to take. There are resources that you still didn't tap in that can help you financially. So look in, research, because you will be having the pentacles. The money's coming in. The money and victory is coming in. All right, so let's get that here. Let's get some tarot. So the money, victory is coming in. It's coming in. Uh, not to worry. Fight fear. Fight fear. Fear is concerned about things that didn't even happen. All right, so we're wrapping up. Let's get some tarot cards and then some love cards, and we're good to go. Air signs. Needed this financial advice. Oh, thank you. Okay, so the magician, you're like making ish into sugar. You're turning into sugar. You're making it happen. You're like, I'm tired of depending on you. I'm tired of you mofos, man. Y'all got nothing. Y'all got me with nothing to show for. You know what I'm saying? I need to take care of my kids. I need to take care of my family or myself, and I'm just going to take matters into my own hand. So you're making a lot of powerful decisions, even though you were thinking. You were in a state of thinking like, dang, which way should I go? What should I do? Let's get the Queen of Wands is here. Let's see what's going on. Let's get a couple cards. Queen of Wands, they're walking away. And somebody, there's so many people that keep coming back, you can't even keep track of it. Somebody, is immature. They're not going to measure up. Okay, so let's see. Let's clarify. We got the Five of Pentacles, being disappointed with things and walking away from so many things. An equal give and take with the Six of Pentacles and an offer of love. Okay, so let's clarify the Magician. Making things happen. Turning bad situations into good ones, manifesting right now in this portal. So look, you're learning how to manifest with the, this is, of course, a traditional Taurus card, but the Hierophant is learned, is educated, keeps learning, self-taught, keep YouTube University or reading, etc. And you will have a cause for celebration. Okay, so let's go with Queen of Wands. Let's clarify the Queen of Wands. See what we have. The Queen of Wands. So there's a conversation. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. There's a conversation. It's going to lead to happiness. But somebody wants to come out of conflict with you. You're going to be receiving the truth. It's a conversation here. Females, very strongly. Doesn't have to be. And you're being the high priestess. You're keeping to yourself. You're not really talking to people, because you're tired of this. Could be family issues, by the way, but it's clarified by happiness. This is a soulmate card as well of Wands, and the Leo card with the Sun card. Okay, so just look out for that. There's some conversation where someone wants to try to come out of conflict with you, so see what they're talking about. It leads to happiness. Let's clarify the Five of Pentacles. Penny pinching. You've been holding on to your money, balancing, and you're taking a leap of faith. You're going to be giving sorry about the noise, not decided to be noisy. You're going to be giving the strength. Leo card heavy again in this, air signs. And the Five of Pentacles clarifying the Five of Pentacles with the Strength card. You're going to be put through things, with finances that will get you out of these situations by you taking a chance and a leap of faith in other things. Let's clarify the Page of Swords, and then we'll do the okay. So the Page of Swords is somebody, you're juggling. You're juggling maybe a lot of responsibilities with money and juggling jobs, etc. And it's also someone that was, this is two messages. It's someone that you weren't sure what to make what to do with them, but you decided to focus on your work, because it's like what they're talking about. They're talking about nothing. But there is good news coming in, and victory again. You're probably sorry about all the, or times that you lost money, that things didn't work out. There's a lot of pain and emotion here. But it's also someone wants to apologize as well, because everybody did you wrong. A lot of people did you wrong, air signs, and you're just sick of it. You're tired of it. So a lot of you have chosen to stay by yourself. Okay, let's clarify the Six of Pentacles. Um, yeah, okay. Yeah, disappointed. Okay, so Big Daddy's here. You know, the Emperor. So the Six of Pentacles. It was not an equal give and take. You have been more times disappointed. You don't even know what to do, and this has to do with love. There is a new beginning of love. And you're like, when? You know, divine timing is controlling this, and Spirit is saying, just get ready. You know, pour into yourself. You're resting. You're rejuvenating. There's a big change. Scorpio card here. The old you is the death of the ego, the death of the old life. There's something new coming in. Somebody is coming in that is good with money, responsible. You know, the king of pentacles is here with the emperor, Aries. Okay, king of pentacles, Aries card as well. You may have a choice, but I feel like, let me clarify this a little bit. um, Clarify the king of pentacles. um, let's see. Especially staying to yourself. Yeah, it's just so tired emotionally. I feel exhaustion. So yeah, there may be yeah, there may be a message. Somebody's definitely going to try to contact you. The King of Pentacles is clarified. Could be a younger sign. And then the Aries is clarified with, yeah, the mature man. That's yeah, that's confirmation. The mature man. Somebody's gonna try to come back to you, but they're tied in. They don't know where they're doing. But you do have an official person, and you're just taking care of yourself, and you will be good with yourself. Let's clarify this offer that's coming in. Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. Doesn't have to be, but very strong here. There's going to be a decision. So there's something coming in. There is a big offer of love that's coming in when you just least expect it. But also be careful with players and in and out energy and things that burden you from the past. Look, it's saying it. Things that burden you. People that these attractive liars. Okay, so be careful. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius doesn't have to be, but um, yeah, you're just like done with choices. Look, the offers, when offers come in, you may be confused, but like, what should I do? Who should it be? Just let it happen naturally. The right person is gonna stay. There's people in your life for a reason, for a season, or to stay. The right person, you'll know. You'll know even if you don't get it right away. They're not going anywhere, and they will not be hurtful, etc. So, divine feminine, divine masculine is here. So we have a divine couple. So, moving forward, Cancer, the original offer, yeah, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. And Cancer is very heavy here. Okay, so let's do some love cards and then we'll go into the water signs. Get ready, water signs. Okay, thank you so much. All right, so let's get ready. Let's see. Okay, air signs, love. Okay, so all right, so Sweet Song is coming out. This is powerful. You may connect with someone with music or through you doing music, concert, etc. But messages are also in songs. Angels communicate through songs, lyrics, and things like that, that even if you've heard it 1,000 times. Also, centering your chakras, that uplifts vibrational music. Enchanted love, vivid dreams. You're gonna start dreaming. Your dreams are gonna start, just popping. Like dreaming about a connection, happiness. So just pay attention to your dreams. Your dreams are showing you your desires and also what reality could be in the 5D world, bringing the 5D into the 3D. And here's your reconciliation. I'm telling you, it's not a reading. It's no reconciliation. So someone wants to, there's going to be a sudden communication, or it already just happened. But then someone else knows your love language. You will have love at first sight with someone. Maybe Lakeith, it's active. But so let's see. Final emotional support. You will stay and wait for an emotional, a past life connection is being brought to you. Final cards with love. Okay. Let's see what we have. Our final cards for the air sign. Free yourself. Continue to not let people get attached to you that you already know who they are, or they just seem like they're going to be in and out and things you're not sure. If you're not sure about someone, that's your answer. When you're like, that's your intuition screaming at you. It is safe to love again. make an effort. Somebody make an effort. Great love takes an effort. You got to put yourself out there. You know, love yourself first. Continue to love yourself. Pay attention to the red flags. Trust your intuition, and trust, you know, that there are deceptive people. With this reconciliation, someone is still not ready. You know, so this is new. Forgive and learn. And Spirit is saying release any ex that is not recommended. It's recommended for you to start new. Okay, so new love, air signs. Congrats, manifesting everything new with this 1111 portal. You're walking in a different direction. This direction is a new direction, and as I'm putting the deck away, worth waiting for. Just be worth waiting for, or say to yourself, you know what? I'd rather be alone and in peace than to have someone. And when you are at bliss by yourself, everything comes. You know, the relationship, everything just starts working out. All right, so let's get ready for water signs. So let's get ready for water signs. The 1111 portal readings for water signs now. Okay, so water signs. Okay, so now we are up to water signs, and I'll, you know, put timestamps or somewhere you can put timestamps for these four elements. Okay, so okay, so now we're going to water signs. Um, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. All right, Pisces, Scorpio. Come to the front. You know, come to the front. Come to the front of the congregation. Let's see what we're working with. Let's see what we're working with. Okay, let's start with financial cards. Let's see what's happening. Financial cards. Um, okay, thanks for being here. And thanks for watching the replay. If you know, are not able to see this right now. So let's see, water signs. So Spirit is saying you're good with words, okay? I'm not, listen, this is Spirit. These are the cards. You're good with words. Writing is your excellent. Remember, if you do a digital product, there's different products you can make, but you know, in my business, I have some things that you know are digital and some things that are you make. But if you do a digital product, you only have to do it once. So if you are an author or you want to write a book on something, it doesn't matter how simple it is. You only got to do it once, and then it just keeps selling and selling and selling in your sleep. You know that is making a lot of money. Sometimes it's easier. Okay, so your words, speaking, being an influencer, is what Spirit is saying. So that may be something that is going to be bringing a lot of wealth for you. Your daydreams, your dream, especially Pisces. Can come to reality, as above so below. So bring your, if you believe, you know, you have to have faith and put intentional action, work on yourself, and your relationship is going to be paired with love and money. So a power couple is here. You're supposed to be a leader. Let's get some other financial cards. So someone that you're going to pair up with, you're going to be working nicely. You're, you know, someone that's ambitious, improving your wealth together. With the right person will make you gain money. The wrong person will make you lose money. So Spirit is saying be careful overspending, because there may be some unexpected expenses, but there is money coming towards you. And the same thing with the air signs. The Spirit is saying you need to be an entrepreneur, business owner, and start have other opportunities as well. Where hiring means that there's a new job that you're starting or will be starting. Be careful with overspending. Um, Especially the holidays are coming. So there's a lot of deadlines and responsibilities right now, and overtime. So maybe many of you may be working like crazy and balancing, taking care of family, etc. But make time to center yourself and for yourself, and to get plenty of sleep. Money will be coming in, see, and Spirit is testing you. What are you doing with your wealth? What are you doing with money? Are you being frivolous? And can we continue to bless you? You know, if you want financially, you know, financial stability, positive, not making money in a negative way, because that has negative karma attached to that. But if you want blessings of abundance, put in the intentional work. Okay, so let's go with general energies. This wants to come out, yin and yang. So listen, you're in a, and by the way, yeah, so water sign, Venus is in Scorpio. So Venus is in Scorpio, extreme passion, extreme, oh, we go together real bad, So Venus, love and relationships may intensify at this time, and Mercury is in retrograde. Communication may get a little crazy. Look, hostilities, right? Fights, emotional, um, high energy, and emotions, might be on the rise. Emotional time, so be careful in this time, keeping yourself very grounded. Pray for peace and work through the turbulence. And as you're maturing in your spiritual journey, you know how to handle things. You don't stay arguing with people for hours. You feel that this is going to be negativity, you walk away. You say, you know what, I'm going to call you later. Because look, you're ascended. You have ascended to another higher level since the last time we spoke. So you don't have to feel like you're tied up. Listen to your intuition. Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. All right, so we have the yin and yang. There's a connection, happiness with the sun, but there is hostility. Some people that are jealous that you're changing, that you don't want to be with the nonsense. The reason why you're going to get blessed is because you are in a spirit of gratitude. And thinking woman, you may be in your head deciding on a situation, male or female, it doesn't matter. And women holding a coin, so finances are going to be coming towards you. Again, second confirmation, there are adjacent possibilities. You may be confused by some of the things that you have to, choices that you have to make. Let's clarify some of these. Okay, so the yin and yang, let's see what we have. Justice is coming. Justice. Oh, if somebody's gonna end up in a relationship, you're gonna stop watching me. So yin and yang. Look at this. Justice. It could be a Libra with the Ten of Pentacles. I told you this is a power couple. This is Ten of Pentacles is money coming towards you, and we're clarifying love. So we said what we said. So there is a powerful connection that is a power couple that you're going to, with the right choice of lover and friend and partner, you will see how much your finances rise, because you're going to learn how to make finances rise on your own. You're going to make a decision. Okay, so let's clarify the sun card, happiness, Leo energy, for water signs here. Okay, let's clarify. Yeah, so there may have been, that's the happiest card in the deck with some, argumentative people, etc. But look at what came right after that. You're hauling ass. You're getting the heck out of there. Because if you have this card, that means you are psychically mature. You don't have time to. Time is money. And the time that somebody's going to be sitting there arguing and telling you nonsense, and you don't even want to deal with them anyway. So Paul, get the heck, got a blast. You're going to take what's precious to you and move and get away and take a leap of faith. Fantastic card. Let's clarify the hostilities, because hostilities coming out twice. Some people want to put you in competition. There's no competition. You don't got time for it. You're not even impressed. So the strength card with, this could be family issues, etc. But they're, whoever's trying to, and they see because they can't trigger you so much anymore. So they're going to try harder, but you're divinely protected. Yeah, you may have been in separation from someone. Someone might have, hurt you from the past, but you have new love. So that, and happiness, again, happiness. When you make a choice to stay away stay away. Look, it's telling the story. To stay away from, there's somebody you got to cut off and keep them cut off. If the universe did a whole tower moment, a whole spectacular to get rid of them, then keep them cut off. All right, appreciation. You're looking at things in a different perspective. Instead of the glass half full, you're seeing, hey, I'm blessed. I got a place to live, or I have food, I have people, that care. So you're going to continue to get blessed. Let's clarify the thinking woman. Let's clarify the thinking woman. In your head analysis, paralysis. Don't let that be. Temper yourself, and you are the hermit. So you have wisdom. So there's no need to dwell on some decisions. Some decisions gotta happen. They gotta happen. There's no need to dwell. And you may not be speaking because all of a sudden my throat chakra. Hello, how you doing? Excuse me. So, yeah, my throat chakra with a decision. There may be something you have to speak on. Wow, never fails. There may be something that you're not saying, and all of a sudden I'm getting that impression. So, yeah, yeah, something burden. So there is a burden, and this is with love. Excuse me. Lord have mercy. Someone's gonna come with a fake apology. Just clear your throat chakra. Make sure you're grounded. Sage, do whatever you gotta do if you have to talk to them, because this is done. This is done. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, and that's why you're making decisions. You're like, should I? Should I? Excuse me. It's live. That's how you know it's live. But things are going to work out. Wish fulfillment of wishes being granted with this situation. We're clarifying the in your head thinking there's something you're taking control. Could be an Aquarius that you're dealing with. Let's clarify yeah. There's a conversation is forthcoming. So there's some truth that is going to be revealed. Someone is could be a mother situation. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, feminine here. Doesn't have to be. Let's see what we have. Southwest is having the time of her life. Like, she likes these crazy moments. Hey, it's like, what do I choose? Cars falling all over for me, crawling very awkwardly, and abandoning the life because I'm crawling all over the universe trying to pick up cards, not singles, or have a cough attack. I'm live. Have a cough attack live. Well, let's get to the money. Let's get to the money. Yeah, let's get to the money. So the woman holding a coin, you making money, judgment. Someone may want a reconciliation. There's an air sign here, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. There's a message coming in. You know, this might be a new opportunity. Some of you may have a new opportunity. There's like two messages here, and this guy just, decided to come here. Let's clarify. Whoa, clarify. What in the heck? Okay. There may be someone at work that you like. This office romance. Someone that helps you heal, or this is weird. But there's someone, they may be tied to someone. There may be someone at work or someone you have dealings with. Let me get more information. Let's get more information. That was weird. That's like someone, yeah. Okay, so there's a person. Do not let this person interfere with your finances. Don't let them into your finances because they're very disappointing. There's someone trying to mess with your money or something, or take advantage of you with money because they see that you're going to have yourself together. Don't you dare. Don't you dare entertain this fool, because that money got to stay right there. This might be, yeah. Don't you entertain this situation. All right, let's keep going. Adjacent possibilities. This may have something to do with family. Some decisions that you have to make. Cherry blossom. Remember cherry blossom. Thanks for being here. Okay, so let's see. Okay, so yeah, there's some dealings that you have here. There's another woman. So this is your energy, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. You're leveling your emotions. You will have your emotions in check, and you will make things happen. So you're going through transformation, Scorpio energy here, and you will have victory with things that are changing, transformation. Okay, let's get. Oh, wish fulfillment is coming up. I can't ignore it. So there's a wish fulfillment here. We're clarifying. There's a decision. You're heading into a decision with work or a new job or new opportunity or whatever this is. Yeah, there's good news coming in this upcoming week. Okay, let's clarify. All tied up. All right, let's see. Yeah, this Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. There's a lot of people here. There is a lot of people. There's communication back and forth with someone here, but it's not all good. So, like I said, you have to get rid of a lot of people. I don't even need to continue this. Let me let me go with this. Let me go with this, and then we'll do the love cards, and we'll wrap it up. Next is Earth sign. I already know what this is. There's too many people. There's a need to declutter and need to set boundaries and speak your truth, you know, for happiness. So you got to take a leap of faith. Okay, now I see what it is. Some of you are stuck in a decision. You're like, oh, but evil that I know is better than unknown evil. No, it's not. You've been through. You gave people time, and what did they do with the time you gave them? Hurt you, lie, do stupid things, and it's done. If you believe and want good, you got to let it go. Um, so there is happiness coming, guaranteed, if you take a leap of faith, leaving things behind and accepting that a situation no longer is working. So there's a situation, there's a need to accept, you know, that divine timing is happening as well. Divine timing, we're not in control. Evaluate a situation. You have a new opportunity. So it's time to go, whether it's a toxic job or a situation, and ask your angels, yeah, this is a decision. Okay. All right, let's do love cards. Let's do love. And then we'll go into earth signs. Earth signs. Welcome to, again, the 1111 portal. Be sure to check out the readings for November, the shorts, for more information. So Spirit is saying, take accountability of you giving the stage for someone to hurt you. If you don't give somebody the time of day, how are they going to hurt you? So take accountability. Reflect deeply about what part you took in somebody wasting your time or somebody lying to you or whatever the situation is. The hardest thing that I say is that being too nice is toxic. I had to learn that lesson the hard way. Being too nice is toxic because you're being too nice to an evil person or a negative, toxic person. That means you're not being too nice to yourself. So being too nice is just allowing and forgiving time and time and time again. The same person is the definition of insanity. So you have a new chapter with love. Someone may be in the military. Spirit is saying, be patient. Don't just be like, you know what, I'm going to date the world. I'm going to date everybody because I need somebody to come right now or whatever. When you rush, that's when you date the same person 50,000 times with different faces. The same energy. So this is now love at first sight, a new relationship. You are going to be ready for love. And control issues. You're not in control. We're not in control. The person that is coming towards you has a sense of humor, is funny, there's jokes, you know, lighthearted energy. So let's see. Let's get final cards for water signs. Children are a topic, a concern, and you know, a decision that is affected by children. Okay, so your love life is being affected by children that you either want or you may not want, or blending families. There's an issue here. A discussion needs to be had, and also being open-minded to tell people, hey, I have 5.5 kids, whatever, you know, or are you, you know, do you want more kids? So there is something with relationships and kids. Or trying to have kids, getting to know each other. You're going to be in an energy of getting to know someone, and someone is lying. There's several people lying to you. Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. There's several people. But if you have the door to spirit, that means you know who they are, or you're ignoring your intuition. And when you ignore your intuition, boy, those lessons are harder and harder. Let positive friends help you. There's people that care. Express your love. You do have a past life connection, and someone wants a reconciliation, the reconciliation from hell. And they're lying, they're this, it's just a mess. And you're going to have a choice in love. Okay, so that was your reading. Um, water signs. Let's go to Earth. Capricorn, Virgo, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Earth signs, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn is next. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Thank you so much. Positive messages, clearing your, setting boundaries, clearing your throat chakra. Make sure I center myself because I take on the impressions, the energy. So it's like something happens suddenly out of nowhere, right? That's a psychic impression from reading the energy for the Cancer reading. You're welcome, Sherry Blossom. Okay, this already fell out. Love, women holding a heart. This is for Earth signs. So Earth signs. Let's put Earth signs, and then we'll end with fire signs. End with a blast. Okay, so Earth signs. Here we go. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Or if you have it in your big three, be sure to watch so you can get a full picture of what the heck has been going on and is going to go on, right? All right, so appreciation. Love to see it. Love to see it. Yes, no, spirit. Okay, yes. Man holding a coin. Then this is a difference. You're worrying about emotions, you're happy, and then someone is here with money. The passage to happiness and healing is here. So you're on the road of happiness and healing. Just wanted to fall out. Your solar plexus. You're battling faith versus fear, giving up on things. So you need to center yourself and believe that things are going to work out. Look at the things that worked out in the past, Earth signs. And blossoming abundance, as soon as I said that. The magician, you're going to make things happen. And fourth chakra, your heart chakra, needing to be balanced. Happy family. Okay. Let's go for a second with financial message. We're supposed to start with financial message, but we got these regular energies that we're going to clarify in a second. Let's do finances first. We got some good energies here. Okay. Research. So there's information that you need so that you know how to invest, how to get a stream of income in your sleep, how to retire yourself. You can retire at 25, and become an entrepreneur. So this is what's coming out for you. Spirit is saying you can become wealthy with controlling the money by doing something that comes easy for you but harder for others. That's your gift. And do not be jealous. Envy card is coming out, and a lot of us have been in this situation. Look what this says. So the envy card is basically like, why do other people have so much when I've been struggling forever, working hard, and I got nothing to show for it? Focusing too much on what others have is poisonous. We are all going to achieve what is set for us and what we are manifesting or bringing into our lives. And Spirit is saying you need to walk away from a specific job or situation. And the jobs that are going to work for you are jobs that you're truly passionate about what it is that they do. You understand? Truly passionate. That's your passion. Like if you love art, or if you like studio, TV production, work in an environment like that, you're going to be connecting with someone that's going to be helping you. And you don't want to depend on anybody. You have an energy of, I need this money now, and I don't want to have to borrow from people anymore, because people hold that ish over your head. Like, yeah, remember when I lent you such and such? I don't pay your rent. It's the worst. It's the absolute effing worst. Let's get more financial cards. Competition. The only competition is yourself. Get better than you were yesterday. Learn something that you didn't know last week. Every single week, to the point where you left them in the sand. Nobody can compete with you or keep up with you because you're too nice at what you do. Loan is going to be approved, so there is money coming in that's going to help you. And you're retired. It's very heavy in your energy, Earth sign. Like, you're tired of working. You're done of working for others, rather. So this is an energy that's saying, do not work for others. Have an entry job or a job that It's not, you're not married to your job. It has benefits, some type of benefits for you, whether it supports your business, etc. You will be paying bills, and you will have financial growth with better decisions. Some of you may be buying a car or needing to purchase something, purchasing, and change is coming. Background check is a new opportunity. So 555, you may be seeing 555. There's a toxic work environment as I broke the deck, and it gotta go. Okay, so let's go back and follow up. Mercury is in retrograde. This card is very important. There is something you need to follow up that is stuck, and communication is gonna get messed up, technology, etc. There's something, check your email, refresh, check spam mail, check your mail again at home. There's something that needs to follow up. Listen to Sun, Moon, and Rising. That's what's up, Southwest. Yeah, you get a full picture because you're like, wait, this also happens, You pick up, add to cart. Let's clarify. Woman holding a heart. Pouring love into yourself. Tempering yourself. You tempering your emotions. Sagittarius card here. Working on yourself and also working hard. So now you're focused. Earth signs, there's a shock. An earth sign that's focused on abundance and money. There's a shock. So you're focusing on your financial stability. There's information that's coming in with happiness. There's a happy, outcome in a situation that you weren't sure how it's going to work out. This has strongly to do with work. Okay, let's clarify appreciation. One card for appreciation. Okay, there's appreciation. You are appreciative of the universe and things that have helped you, people that have helped you along the way, and manifestations that have come true. So yeah, you're investing, and money's coming in little by little. You're gonna be, you know, becoming abundant. All right, let's see. A man holding a coin. Let's clarify. Man holding a coin. This is for Earth sign. So there's an ending. There's an ending here. And you have been dissatisfied by choices. And you're moving forward. Could be with this Cancer, but you're moving forward because you're looking at somebody in a different light. Somebody showed you, they might have wanted a get together with you, just looking at people with different eyes. And look, this fell out. Excuse me. So this is you having a lot of money, being financially stable by yourself first, okay? So you will be financially complete. Somebody might have been using money over you. So, and that I'm going to take as also clarifying the door to happiness and healing. Being this card, Nine of Pentacles, is also being happy, looking better, because when you are not around stress, your skin clears up. If you're like, oh, your skin looks like glass, or it just looks, the miracles happen. Excuse me, even in isolation, or when you're, sad or lonely and whatever, but you're healing, you're becoming your beautiful self again. So there is a partnership, and it all starts with you being happy by yourself and working on yourself this time to make better choices. Somebody is apologetic, watching your social media, and the strength card is here. Leo energy. You have been hurt before, so there's no way you're going back. There's a player energy here, and there's no way this woman, this person, is going to let a player nowhere near her or him, because this is the Nine of Pentacles, which will turn into the Ten of Pentacles with a partner. And you're only manifesting divine feminine, divine masculine, the highest energy of love. That's it. And you look, as a wounded warrior, you've been through so much. So I don't know what this apology is all about. I don't think you care, So there's going to be a celebration, getting together. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn energy here, heavy. All right, let's clarify the third chakra, solar plex energy. Faith, battling faith versus fear. So, you know, you can feel it, that something there's a tower moment coming. There's a tower moment with someone that's this harmony, argumentative. Let me clarify this. This player is coming back out. It refuses to leave. So there's a tower moment. The universe is going to show you something. Could be, Virgo, it doesn't matter. We're doing Earth sign, but I did see the Hermit coming out. So, um, yeah, and these cards were not even supposed to be here. But look, this is not a coincidence. There's a false person here, and you have a brand new beginning, though. So you gotta stay away from this person that doesn't measure up and is argumentative. Is, the type of person that likes to have the last word, argue. They always write sarcastic, etc. Whoever this is, you're done. You're done with this. And they put, because they battle your fear. They increase your fear. Um, and we can't have that. So let's clarify the door to blossoming abundance. So the world card, you have learned some lessons, completed lessons. Those things are done. With the Hermit card, Virgo energy again. You're resting. You're taking your time, deciding on making a decision. Look, and the Wheel of Fortune, Earth sign, is clarifying. So there's money gonna turn your way. There's unexpected income and money, coming in. And people might want to fight you over it. There's a weird message. You understand? With finances, fighting over finances, take it how it resonates. Aquarius energy here. Somebody might just make executive decisions to keep negative people away. Okay, let's clarify the Magician. The Magician makes peace, makes money, makes everything. So you're weighing out your options, and you're making a decision. Aquarius card came back out, the Empress, and you're going into a positive direction. So the Empress, you are, this is divine feminine energy. There's an ending. There's an ending. You're cutting people out. If I've ever seen it, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius energy again. You're cutting people out. Oh yeah, you're cutting people out. Earth sign. You're finally going away from these people. You finally see how stagnant, how many years you wasted with these people. You believed in them, and some of you may have left a good person to be with somebody that was toxic, and it wasted your complete time. That is a very specific message, but darn it, I'm getting it. So there's, with the family card, um, there's a decision, there's a partnership, there's 1111, the four, four of wands, the 11 of synchronicities. There may be somebody at a distance that you have to keep at bay. There's a big heart-to-heart conversation coming up. Um, there's, there's a choice in love, Gemini energy here. But with the Hierophant, some of you may have something to do with a marriage, but you have learned a lot of lessons. Okay, let's get one of these cards. All right, and then we'll do our love cards and wrap up, and then we'll go into fire signs, and then we're good to go. Feel what you feel. It's okay to feel what you feel, but don't stay stuck in the negative, energy of crying, depression. Just get yourself back up and try again. Take a vacation from your problems, or take a vacation from people in social media. There is a soulmate trying to come in. In this 1111, you're asked to do a spiritual, whether it's a prayer, whether it's a burning ceremony, whether it's, saging your house, candle, manifestations, where you speak into the candle, or water is the spiritual baths. You are going to receive, you're cleaning your energy, and you're going to receive a fantastic gift from the universe. This is very serious. Congrats, Earth sign. The Wheel of Fortune and this, okay? So let's get some love cards. Let's see some love messages for Earth signs, and then we're gonna do fire signs, and then we're off. Exciting news is coming in with regards to love. It survived. Somebody that's, vibing with you, a nice little date, but watch out, because there's somebody that's jealous and is going to try to stop this. So the watch out card is somebody, do not tell your intentions, your what you're trying to do to others. Powerful people that are manifesting are secretive. You're not supposed to be talking about your struggle, like all your problems on social media, posting any of that, because then you will get rewarded by gossip. And if you want the rewards to come from the universe, you gotta be a silent soldier. You understand? Only speak about the success you've already had with manifestations and how you were triumphant. The law of attraction you're using to bring somebody in that is a past life, that is your soulmate. Okay, and this person's gonna have to be spiritual because everybody else don't give a damn about nothing. Okay, and music is gonna be a significance. It could be a concert, it could be music. I love music. You love music, or somebody may be playing music for you, or being a musician. There's some music connection. All right, final cards for Earth signs. Finances and career changes are happening with finances. Keep an open mind. If the usual is not working, you gotta dare to try something new. But you gotta decide very soon. Decide what you want so that it can come to you. And what do you want? True love. A relationship is gonna raise up to engagement, marriage. But somebody wants a reconciliation because they see how you leveled up and you didn't care after they left or they broke up with you or whatever the situation was, and now they're seeing you living your best life on. Look, reconciliation's coming back out. Let go of control issues. You cannot control what the universe has for you. There's a heart-to-heart conversation. Say what you gotta say, but don't just keep having heart-to-heart conversations. And that's your reading, Earth signs, Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn. Okay, so let's get the fire signs going, and that's our final readings. Fire signs for the 1111 portal. Okay, so this is, be sure to watch your sun, moon, and rising to get a very clear picture of what is going on, and be paying attention to your signs. Is it your moon sign? And that is going to tell you how you're dealing with emotions. Is it Venus, your Venus sign? How you, what's, so that message is going to be specific to relationships, etc. So uh, let's do that. Yeah, Mercury retrograde, communication getting messed up. See, out of nowhere. Okay, so now we're going to be doing fire signs. Okay, fire signs. So let's get the fire signs. Come on, come on. Let's see what we have for fire signs. And again, be sure to watch all the shorts for November that I just put up, and other content that I'm putting up, and manifest in this 1111 portal that will be open for a few days. A few days always before and a few days after. Okay? Alright, so fire signs. Let's see what's good with y'all. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Let's, this wanted to come out. Unemployment. Okay, so some of you may have lost a job. Remember, things are in your life for a reason, for a season, or to stay. If something leaves your job, if your job keeps, you keep getting fired, or you're leaving a job, it's not for you. You're going against the grain. That's like having a piranha for a pet. You're not even supposed to be there. So just let it go. Think of it as a blessing. Some of you may be collecting unemployment or just figuring out how to make money. Performance observation. So this is coming differently. Observe how you perform, what are your intentions and what are your actions towards your financial goals. Because others have observed you. Some people might be, doing observations, your quarterly reviews, but review yourself. How are you happy? Are you happy with your financial state? Do inventory yourself. Because you have a huge decision to make. And a huge decision could be starting, a different career, trying some, being an influencer, something, different and crazy. You will be multitasking to get the show on the road, to have, a stream of income, passive stream of income, and be an entrepreneur. Then that's the way to wealth, is when you do something that is your gift. Even if you collaborate with others, you could be making money for yourself, but as a team, working on a team, so you're heading in the right direction. Hello, how you doing? Hello. You're heading in the right direction. The spirit is saying budget. There needs to be some organizations. Look at how much you're spending on, let's say, buying out food, etc. So there's something that you need to see within your budget, so that it could be a wake-up call. Entry level. So many of you are starting over with a job or at a lower level. But when I see that entry level card, I feel like you're doing a job that, it's not your passion, but it's supporting your dream. and you're learning. So many of you may be purchasing assets, different car or may need something with, and this fell out. Payday. So money is on the horizon for you, and you have a lot of responsibilities. All right, so let's do another financial deck. That is, we're currently reading for fire signs for the Aries, Leo, Sagittarius for the 1111 portal. We're doing all the signs, so be sure to check that out. Okay, second financial deck, empowerment. Um, so are you ready? You're about to be put in a position of power. So that means starting a new leap of faith. Are you ready? Fire signs, are you ready? Something's about to pop off. You're supposed to be a leader, and you know it. You're smarter than a lot of people that hire you. And but some of you may suffer from not being motivated, laziness, and you're if you just get up and take the intentional actions, you could open the door to finance and wealth. Okay, not just being rich. There's a difference. Wealth. Okay, but you just have to stay motivated. Let your motivation be that you're sick and tired of working for others and have nothing to show for it. Your love life, you're going to be in a power couple with money, somebody that you're manifesting, or that you are with, that's positive. It's a power couple. You will achieve more together. When you're with a toxic person, your money decreases. Put it to the test, or just reflect on when you were with a toxic person. It was overspending. It was chaos with finance. And when you're with the right person, it's smooth. It's like you have a vision. Y'all sit down. Y'all talk about a goal, and you're like, all right, we could do this. We work together and just stay with more money. Experiment with different things. Try new things. You are. What do you deserve? What do you deserve? You're entitled to wealth. And be careful with reckless spending, or just reflect on things that didn't go well in the past, and don't make those mistakes again. Just think about it. When you put yourself in a financial hardship or something happened, so Spirit saying believe that things can change. Be aware of family influences and pressure, outside pressure to not do this. Oh no, you're gonna be broke if you do this. Some of you may have wanted to do a passion and you were discouraged by family or friends, and you would have been rich by now if you didn't listen to others. So start listening to yourself. Let's get regular energies for fire signs. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Okay, fire signs, 1111 portal. Okay, there's an unexpected message, and you may be excited of it, but are you going to really be excited about it? Let's see. Divine intervention. If the message was so fantastic, why does the divine have to intervene? Okay, so divine is coming in with the alley-oop to make sure that things are great. How you doing? Um, okay, Lauren, hi. And remember, Angel just stepped into the room. How you doing? All right, social media. So there's some social media activity. Somebody may be watching your social media. Little spying, or so either way, there's a toxic, was a toxic relationship here, friends and family, um, get together, etc. Let's see, and third parties coming out. Let's get other energies from another deck. Third parties coming out. But as I'm putting the deck down, change. 5 by 5. You ready for change? Are you ready for change, fire signs? Let's do it. And read for your placements. Sun, moon, and rising, or your Venus, your Jupiter, etc. Read for other placements. Um, um, fire signs. We're doing fire signs now. So you're good. We kind of started a few minutes ago. All right, we're doing regular energies, fire signs, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. So rest and rejuvenate. There's a need to put rest into yourself, because when you're overwhelmed or you don't put rest into yourself, then you can't produce. You can't be useful. Then you're gonna be delayed or behind on deadlines because you don't have the energy to do certain things. And that's your first card, so that means there's an energy of overworking. Rest and rejuvenate. Your first chakra, having the courage. So there's a need here to have the courage to take a major leap of change. I was going to say faith, but it came out change to meet your money. Go meet your money, fire signs. You need to take a leap of faith with this. Need to ground yourself. Start wearing tourmaline, tiger's eye, etc. Grounding yourself outside barefoot, actually. Um, the Angel of Balance is here. What a fantastic card. That means that when the ish hits the fan, it ain't gonna hit the fan that bad. Divine is intervening. There is something that's happening that the divine is taking over, because it's like enough is enough. That's it. Look at this. This is the best combination. You're in good hands. Like, I'm not gonna say, but change is coming. So you're in good hands. Oh my God. Okay. Okay. So there is a blessing and a half, but you have to have the courage to take this leap of change. I said leap of change for you guys. Look, blossoming abundance, things being balanced out. Everything you lost is going to be replaced. Everything you lost is going to be replaced. Money, people that have not paid you well, have stolen from you, it's going to come back. It's going to come back. But you just have to be open. I'm looking at this card differently, fire signs. You got to be open to do some drastic ass change. Drastic change. It cannot be simple change. Oh, I'm just gonna get another job. If you're getting another job, you're not married to that job. You look at that job like, okay, I'm gonna pay bills, but how can I flip and switch it? How can I flip that money? And part of it, broke mindset is always saying, oh, I want to pay bills. I want to get a job so I can pay my bills. No, chick, get yourself together. No, the rich mindset says, yeah, I'm gonna get paid, and I gotta pay some bills. But what can I do with $200 that I put aside? How can I flip that? Make some plates after church, sell some, empanadas or whatever. Flip it with your gift, no matter how simple it is. That's the rich mindset. Is make your money grow. There's an energy here of jealousy. Someone is jealous, and sometimes we may be jealous of others. Like, well, how come they have this and I don't? You get me? But just appreciate. So there's a duality here. And things have to, you got to do something differently. The way you did stuff, it got to change. You got to strategize. And that's why it's not working. Something's not working because you got to do it differently. Let's clarify some of these. Boy, there's a lot to clarify. We're going out with a bang. Fire signs. Went well for my son a couple of weeks back. Well, I told you you were chosen, right? I think I remember. You were chosen to do something drastic. If you want change, it has to be crazy drastic. You gotta be willing to be the soldier. Are you willing to be a soldier for change and do something crazy? Just so that the universe can be like, yes, you are ready. You really want to change. You really are tired of that job. You really are tired of toxic people. We got you. And then look, this is the hand of God in the universe. I say, oh, you want to be doing a drastic change? All right, then here we go. We're gonna get you out of this mess. Get you out, and welcome to abundance. Welcome to fantastic living, because you're willing to do something crazy. You got to be willing to do something different, because if not, you're going to be in this loop-de-loop from hell. You understand? I was willing to not listen to my family, to start this business, to be crazy enough to be a YouTuber, to do all these things, and I'm getting, income. You know what I mean? You got to get your, even if it's not a lot from this, a lot from, but passive income. Okay? So with the, we're clarifying this text message. It could be you have knowledge. With the Hermit card, you have knowledge, and you're not reacting that fast when people contact you. You're analyzing the situation, and the World card means that you have learned some lessons. So regardless of who the heck this is, let's clarify a little bit more. And thank you for your energy and time. You're welcome. Um, let's clarify more, because some messages, it's like you may be excited but not really. Nah, it's a message of concern. You see, that's what I'm saying. There's an unexpected situation here, but oh man, there's gonna be, and this could be an unexpected expense or an unexpected like message of concern, something that is like it bothers you. You're like, what? This is a case of there's always something. If it's not one thing, it's another. So this message might look like a discouraging thing, but it's going to catapult you into doing another crazy, taking a leap of faith or a decision, or tapping into a community resource or something that will help you. With the knowledge of the hermit, has gray hair, he has learned. And so rest on, but make a decision. And when you get this message or this information, the world card is going to complete it. That means you're going to you're going to be over that situation. You're going to fly through the turbulence, because look what's behind it. Look what's behind it. This has something to do with finances. Again, great fortune, marriage right behind it too. But you have to be willing to make a change that is different. Okay, let's clarify divine intervention. Let's just see. Going out with a bang. Final messages. This is the 1111 portal. I've been doing element signs. So this is for fire signs, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. So divine is intervening with somebody that's argumentative, this player hater, this player from the Himalaya. So the universe is intervening, and they're going to send them to the cosmics. Boom, you're out of here. Okay, because you're tired and you're disappointed from all this nonsense. But what part do you have to do? You gotta do something drastic. What's drastic? Block them. You gotta block them. Oh, you leave them and you don't really block them. You just text. You don't really be on the phone. You're still exchanging energies. What are you doing? You gotta block them. Okay. Look, you gotta just keep your head down and keep working. Don't pay attention to the haters. And the universe is gonna send them Uh, to the center of the earth, so that they can report on what's in it, what's in the center of the earth. Maybe it's Tootsie Rolls, I don't know. Bottom line is, make a long story short, this gonna be a painful ending, because it has to be, and that's gonna give you a soulmate. It's like, oh, you send this player to hell, and then you're okay, welcome soulmate. uh, this this information, clarity is going to come to you, a heart to heart, or something, but change is here. So yeah, marriage, everything. Thank you so much. You don't miss. Glad you came at the right time. Yeah, the strength card, Leo energy here. With change, you may be meeting another Leo or Leo, but you're going to be given the strength to go through this change. Your life is changing with this 1111 portal. You might not forget this portal, because you have a lot of serious, crazy changes, but do not forget all the miracles that have happened. If you sit there and say, "Oh, I'm still poor, I'm still broke, I'm still," and you do not look at the glass half full, and you will look at the glass half full, because you do have the appreciation card here, the gratitude. Um, that's how things are going to happen, and by you taking drastic actions. And this is your drastic actions. Congrats, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius energy. But you cutting. You gonna sleep with a sword. You're gonna be like, oh no, who do I gotta cut off? Okay, clarifying social media. There may be someone watching they're gonna come, clarifying the social media card. Somebody that may be spying, they're gonna see your come up. Somebody's karma is to see how well you glow. If you didn't look so good or whatever, you're gonna start looking great. The Nine of Pentacles is like it's like you were sent to a rehab camp, a spiritual rehab camp, and you came back eating healthy, losing weight, like your skin is clear, learning about so much stuff. You're learning about stuff, but you're applying it. You're like, okay, man, I know I can't eat 12 cookies for dinner. You know what I mean? I got to get some greens and some vegetables, because you've been in isolation. Being in isolation is you punching the wall trying to escape it. But it's like, no, learn, learn, learn. So you learn so much that there's good news coming in. You have made decisions to do the better life. Look, I'm not lying. The Magician, you have turned ish into sugar. You have seen that you have been chosen. The people that I'm reading for, all the elements that I just read for, if you're attracted to this reading, you are a chosen one. You are not to be taking the light path. You are confronted with obstacles that are greater than the average person, because your rewards are going to be bigger. You are the magician. You're learning to attract by sitting there, by making it happen. So all these toxic situations are gonna be gone. You're gonna learn to hear toxicity in so-called friends and anybody, any relationships. People from your past. Look, toxic relationships. There may have been another, a fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, which you were balancing out. Someone from your past, clarifying the toxicity. But there's going to be a cause for celebration, because you have a new partnership. With the death card, it's done. Scorpio energy here. Let's clarify the first chakra card. Thank you so much. So you got a couple. Somebody told me that a couple years ago. No lie. What they told you? Oh, Jesus. If you have the courage for change, you get the wheel of fortune. This is so freaking powerful. It's crazy. It's almost like, am I in a movie? This is serious. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. If you have the courage, this I would title it the courage for um, the audacity to embrace change will bring you absolute wealth and happiness. The propensity to accept change and the audacity to change, to embrace drastic changes, will bring you all this blessing. Okay, so let's clarify. Hello, how you doing? So yeah, there's somebody that might be apologizing. Could have been a marriage situation, and they're like, "I'm sorry how things turn out. It doesn't matter. You're the Hierophant, Taurus energy also, but you have learned so much." And the Hierophant, I'm just seeing, they're like, "No, no. What's your purpose here? No, no, no. Don't approach the bench, you know." And you have a brand new opportunity with finances. But people are gonna try to trigger you, try to test you. If you were chosen for a tower moment, for something to change, you're making a change in other people's lives. If you're fighting for change, there's going to be other people that benefit from you taking a leap of faith. Take that how it resonates. You're chosen to make things better, the world better. Um, so balance is going to be restored. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. There's maybe you know a woman here. It doesn't. It's like a third party energy here. Something you didn't see, but you will see. Yeah, somebody was a liar, and you're going into the right direction. You're going into the Six of Swords. You're going into the Ten of Pentacles, a relationship that lasts the test of time. Okay, let's wrap up this reading. I said that people who put me out are gonna see my come up. They might not recognize you because you're learning about a lot of stuff. Yeah, people's karmas that dealt with you, or that I'm reading for, are gonna see part of their karma is to see you. They're gonna be shown. They won't escape it, even if they're not on social media. They're going to know about your rise and success. Spirit is saying continue to change a bad habit. It has to be done like drastic. A 30-day challenge is recommended, and balance will be restored. Balance the way you eat, the way you sleep, pour into yourself. Create a routine. Create a routine. Make sure you insert things that are important every day. Let's say you got to eat a fruit, or you got to drink more water, or you got to get a nap in, or you got to research how to make financial decisions, or how to invest, or how to do your craft, how to improve yourself. So create a routine. It doesn't have to be strict, but every day you got to have something. You were born to stand out. So regular things are not. And ask your angels for help when things hit the fan. Ask your angels for help. I laugh because when the ish hits the fan, and I'm like, yo, somebody help me. I just get what are y'all? Somebody, come on now! Look at all the roller coaster of hell that I'm in, and then something happens. Okay, speak up. Speak up is a need. You're chosen to speak up. I'm sorry, you were chosen to speak up for others. So and detox from social media. When you're on social media, make it make sense. If you're on social media laughing at good, wholesome, heart fulfilling stuff, that's great. That's high vibrational. But detox from nonsense and messy situations, and continue to have faith. Let's do some love cards. 1111, but this is for every portal, for every day, for just for life, for change for life. Ooh, okay, wait, y'all all want to come out at the same time. Let's see what fell out. And yeah. Okay. And take accountability also for things that poor choices that you have made, and be sorry, be apologetic, just be, take accountability and reflect as well. Okay, so you're going to be heading to building a future with someone. There was this harmony, and there is a breakup with someone that's iffy, in and out. It's done. It's done. That's how we started this. It is done. Divine is intervening with a divine intervention is ending a player for good. There's a situation that's stopping you from going to the next level. So it's done. You can play with a player and get played, bars, or you could just put your grown man pants on, grown woman pants on, and take the chances to do something different so that you can actually get a grown man to date or woman, etc. Because you're going to be the main attraction. As you continue to be, some of you are in isolation or are going to be in isolation or deciding to, you know, be going the road less traveled. You're going to be the main attraction. You're going to get everybody coming towards you because your aura is being cleansed. So everybody want a piece of you. So it's going to be now harder for you to be like using your discernment, but you got to be like, nah, you're cute and you're almost, because the almost club is going to appear. People that got almost everything you want, but there's a very bad deal breaker. They're still married or nah, it's a no. You know how to say no. The person that you're going to end up with is going to be love at first sight. You'll just know. You'll know. You're going to start having dreams, um, you know, like of love and things like that. It's a vibe, and that's going to tell you, like, you having these dreams about, or fantasies about whoever you're attracted, or like a dream about, like, oh, I think a person that you would like to date, what they look like, whatever, that's just saying it's closer, I guess, it's closer. Um, and a life partner is coming. Um, Somebody's saying, wow. I don't know what that wow was for, but it's good. It's good. Pay attention to the red flags. When you ignore your intuition, you're going to get a universal beatdown. Like, you're going to learn a horrible lesson. You don't have time for it. You have new love. For those of you that are manifesting new love, if not, you can just listen to the financial thing and the other stuff that I said. A heart-to-heart conversation and forgiving and learning. This is what I was talking about. I had an energy to say take accountability, because if we didn't give somebody the stage, they wouldn't have heard us. If you didn't give them the mic and the place, they wouldn't have, been able to get through to us. So forgive and learn. Don't just like say, okay, yeah, you hurt me. If you don't learn, you're going to repeat the lesson. I'm sorry. That's just I don't make the rules. I'm just delivering the information. If you don't learn the lesson, the lesson will get harder. So keep an open mind. The person that you're gonna end up with is gonna be different than you expected. Going on a date, uh, true love is coming out for you, and deception. So there's people know how to differentiate the liars. Getting to know each other. And thank you, Angelo, again for the wows. Um, Finances and career. It's going to be tied into your love life. You will know, finances and career wants to keep coming out. You will know that a person is right for you because they will have plans to make money with you. They will have plans. They'll help you. For example, it's a peaceful household, so you could get enough sleep, so you could get up, go to work, do what you gotta do, not fighting all night long. How does a toxic person, make you lose your money? Because you're just overspending with them, trying to impress each other, or just like trying to solve things with money and expensive things, or just you're not concentrating on work. You're not motivated to work because you've done been arguing all the time and you're neglecting your responsibilities. So there's too many reasons why your money goes down when you're with the wrong person. Put it to the test or reflect on a relationship that didn't work. You don't have anything to show for it. Like, or things didn't work out. Even if you bought a house and this became a disaster to split assets or whatever, it was a disaster. It all turned out into disaster, respectfully. So that is the readings for the 11/11 portal. Um, Thank you all for being here. And remember, manifesting is all the time. It's not just in the 11/11 portal. Change your life, change your mind, change your life. The change is forever. It's just like when people go on a diet. It's like, oh yeah, I'm just going to go on a diet. No, the lifestyle has to change. So you have to change the way you think about everything. Don't worry about how you were, if you were brought up in a way to be like, no, you can't do this, you can't do that. Don't take no for an answer. Uh, take leaps of faith that are different if you want a different result. Okay. So thank you all for being here. Um, and we'll see you next time. Glad I came on right in the nick of time. Yeah. But yeah, because it's good to interact in person. You like that? Yeah, it's good to interact. Some people, yeah, just watch quietly or they watch the replay. But thank you. So this was our 11/11 reading. Um, Check out the other content that I have, and for all your metaphysical needs, manifestation sprays that we've been spraying to pass the energy on to you. Check out Foxy Blue Secret Garden, my website, and all your metaphysical needs. Thank you so much, and we'll see you next time. Thanks for being here. Southwest.